race, not alone by myself, but with you. Though tough times come out my way, we will rise and become the new ground. We will stand up and rise together. We will march into victory. Hold my hand and this day we know I do right, it's for you as it has been for me. Everyone shine. All of us is for a reason, for a clear result. We will stand up and rise together. We will march into victory. Hold my hand and this day we know I do right, it's for you as it has been for me. We will stand up and rise together. We will march into victory. Hold my hand and this day we know I do right, it's for you as it has been for me.
Meters of ceiling. New condominium dual space concept with 2-story and 4.2 meters of ceiling height. The first and only one project in Thonburi. Enjoyable with no rush. Easy and convenient traveling to anywhere. Close to MRT Blue Line, connects to all lifestyles. Just 1 minute to MRT Sirindhorn station. Near shopping mall, hub of fashionable, chic lifestyle. Not far from university, school, and leading hospitals. Watching a film is simple, and plenty choices of restaurants and street food. Go for a walk or taking photos. Enjoy charming atmosphere at Chao Phraya Riverview. Here is where you can enjoy and fulfill your life. Origin Plug and Play, Sirindhorn Station.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our weekly international prop chat on every Saturday, 9:30 p.m. GMT +8 at Facebook or YouTube Live at IQI International Sales. I'm Mandy Chen from IQI Global, your host of the day. On behalf of IQI Global, the Asia's biggest real estate and investment agency, also a member of Juwai.AsiaHK, I would like to thank everyone for your support on our program. Our program usually features some of the best investments or projects in the various hotspots around the globe. If you like our program, we should think that it's benefiting you, do invite and share it with your friends. Should you have any comments and questions, feel free to leave it at the comment box. We will revert to you shortly. Well, today we're going to talk about the land of smile, Thailand, and of course, one of the most popular cities, Bangkok. And today we are very honored to have our guest speaker, Mr. Holden Tan, Director of International Sales of Origin Group, to share with us dual space at Sirindhorn Stations, Bangkok. Without further ado, let me invite our guest speakers, Holden. Hi, Holden, how are you?
Hi, I'm good here. How are you?
Good,
You're
I'm fine.
in Malaysia right now.
Yes, and where are you right now?
Thailand. Yeah.
Sawadee ka. Okay, so I know that today you're going to bring us one of the beautiful projects by Originum Group. Okay,
Yes.
let us know. Okay, what is the
I think
best of the best of this
the
particular
video
project?
that you showed just now is pretty. The whole thing is the whole story about the origin plug and play Sirindhorn now. I don't need to talk much on that. I can even cut short, for my presentation today. Since you already go through the video. The video already already capture everything about Sirindhorn station, and I just go through basically some of the important details like the location and the station,
Okay.
and also some of the why people actually focus on that project.
All
So
right.
yeah.
Do you want to share your slide right now?
Yes, I'm ready to share my slide. You can, I think I already clicked the share screen. You can actually post that. Yeah. Oops. Do you manage to see the?
Yes, but maybe you want to enlarge the screen.
Yeah, I try. A moment, please.
Okay, great. Yep.
Yeah. So let's start. So this is a Sirindhorn. The local pronounce is actually Sirindhorn. The D you have to turn to T sound. Sirindhorn station, and where they get the names of Sirindhorn, I will show you later. So
Alright.
get to know the Bangkok district. Anything after the river side, from this side, I mean this one. Where can I show my PowerPoint? Yeah, this one.
Okay.
See? So this across the river, right, is actually Bangkok district area. Right, this district is actually Bangkok district area, and you can see the central Pingao, Changchui, this kind of area. Sirindhorn is actually near this one. Okay, and you can see the route here. Later, I will show you more on that. Population is about 88,000 people who staying in this area, but there's a lot more actually. Okay, why Sirindhorn Road? Sirindhorn is actually the name after the Sirindhorn princess. The king there is a sister, right? I mean, the king's sister, the princess, right? It's actually Sirindhorn, the name. So this route actually named after the princess. Okay, and to build on this route, right, is actually to avoid from the traffic jam, whereby is the route actually, if you visited to the site area, I believe some of your IQI agent already visited to that area. I think if you remember last time we visited that place before, Sirindhorn, the route is actually quite wide, about 6 lane, So to avoid from the traffic area, that's why they built this Sirindhorn route, towards the main city area. Okay, so this is a side area. MRT station is here, and there's a pedestrian as well. You see the footpath. You can walk from the pedestrian to from the side area to the MRT side area. Okay. The project highlight. Let's talk about the project highlight. Is about the Sirindhorn station because it's just located at the MRT 350 meters away. And we also have this free shuttle van if you do not like to walk. I mean, for those like with children, senior citizen, and so on, you can actually use the free shuttle service from the condo. Yeah, the condo service. Normally, you would take about half an hour. There's one van, from the condo towards the MRT station area. And also because of this location, it's also easy for you to access the expressway. In Malaysia, they call it highway. Yeah. In Thailand, we call it expressway, the route expressway. All right. So facilities, the condo facilities, of course, is fantastic because it's the new kind of like modern developments, And our project, right, is actually the first dual space. I say the dual space meaning to say that we have a loft area for this project. The ceiling height is about 4.2 meter height, so it's very, very high, very, very tall. So let's go for the next slide. This is more details about the surrounding area, whereby you can see 1 minute, 4 minutes. I mean, it's a lot of that kind of area. If you see on this route, Sirindhorn Road, focus on the Sirindhorn Road. Do not need to focus on other route first. Just for this one. Across the bridge area, actually this area, a lot of the medical school, even NMU, the one that study medic. And today, this morning, I just met a client from Myanmar. To be honest, he's a doctor. So he did mention to me that actually he having his study here, the PhD, PhD program held by some university here. So he's from Myanmar to join the University of Medic here to study the medic to get the PhD. So at that area, they do not have any kind of like modern developments like our dual space condominium. Therefore, the market rental here is very stable and also is very popular as well. So let's go for another slide. There's quite a number of hospitals, as you can see from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is only 7 minutes from the condominium. That's why there's a lot of professionals who work in the hospitals and also these University of Medic, nursing, and so on. It's all around that area. Or even I can have more information on the surrounding area for you. Let's see this one. This is the MRT slide actually. So Sirindhorn is here. See? Bangkok. So towards as I mentioned, after cross the river will be to be Bangkok district. As you can see from here, the Sirindhorn station is just 4 stations away to the purple line, Thao Pun station. You might not familiar with this purple line, but I can tell you all this kind of color, right? You only familiar with green line, the BTS. Am I right? The BTS is the so-called the most common one. Everyone know about the green line. If you know about Sukhumvit Road, if you know about Mochi, if you know about if you talk about this Pompong area, Siam Paragon, normally they are using this green line. Okay, but for local itself, I mean, for a lot of the pupils that staying near to the riverside and so others area, actually they are using blue line. This blue line. So blue line is actually they have quite a numbers of interchange station area, like 4 station to Purple Line, 5 station to this Bangsi Grand Station Line. Bangsi is the one that Grand Station Line is the one that connected to the high-speed train to the China. Once it's completed, it's actually having this high-speed train from China towards Taiwan to Bangkok area, and this is the station. Okay, Bangsi Station, Grand Station. So yellow line will be started operate end of this year. We are targeting end of this year or early of next year. So they are actually having trial run right now, and a 2 station to this orange line. Orange line is not operate yet. Okay. So next, this is the land price increase. If you look for this data, if you know that the land price is actually will be affected the so-called the condo price and also everything, So land price is very important. As you can see, the blue line, Bangkok area is actually increased about 33.4%. And gold and blue line extension and so on. I mean, it's all about talking about at least 25% on the land price increase. So you can check it out, more details on the land price increase, and you will get to know why we need to focus on this project. The rental rate per month on Bangkok area. You see, this is only a typical kind of condo whereby we get those data that from the internet, those people who are willing to rent out their studio unit is about 7,500 to 11,000 per month, Thai baht. 1 bedroom, 25 square meter built up to 45 is about 9,000 to 16,000, and 2 bedroom is 15,000 to 23,000. Bear in mind that this is all the not dual space condominium. It's actually a typical kind of condominium, and the yield that we are targeting probably talking about 5 to 7%. Because has been proven that those rental rate there is very stable and it's actually very popular. Yeah. So go for the next slide. We are having this surrounding, so-called the surrounding area on the Sirindhorn area. They have hospitals, college, center of Pingao, bridge, and also Changchui. Changchui is another hotspot that people would like to go for this taking picture and so on. I mean, Central Pingao is quite popular for local. Central Pingao and Yan He Hospital as well is quite famous in that area. You know, other than that, it's all about location first. I mean, I talk about location, then you will get to know more why you need to focus on this area. As I can see here, 12 minutes to the Royal Grand Palace. You see, if the Royal Grand Palace is just same direction, I mean this route, the Royal Grand Palace is somewhere around here. Sorry, yeah, here. You see, it's nearby your condominium. So the new Parliament is on the top right corner, the upper top corner side. It's only about 2 km away from here. So this is all the government office, government land they use for these. I mean the local officer who actually they're coming over for work and so on. So this is the condo that we built, those space, and this is the only one, the start, the first condo that we have for those space in that area. So I'm pretty sure that you will know what I mean is like everyone will come over to rent this condo instead of go other places because they don't have any condo like this,
Yep.
Next is the shopping mall. Talk about shopping mall. There's plenty of shopping mall around here. I don't need to mention a lot because Central Pingao is already there. Marketplace, Dusit, and so on. You can just check it out on a Google map. It's all in between this area. Even those, if you say you do not want this kind of small mall, you want to go to Siam Paragon or even the most popular one, Icon Siam. It's actually not far away from here. If you take Grab, it's only talking about in between 12 minutes to 15 minutes, from this area to Siam, Paragon, or to the Icon Siam area. All right, so I go for next slide. 3 minutes to hospitals, Danhi, 4 to 5 minutes to Chao Phraya hospitals and so on. So this is the Chao Phraya River. I mean, if any condominium built beside the Chao Phraya River, if you really go and search on those riverside condominium, the price per square meter normally will not be less than 250,000 per square meters, Thai baht. And our condominium for this one, okay, later I will disclose how much we are selling per square meter. All right. So we go for the next slide. There's quite a number of college, university, Thammasat University, study medic, Lanjini School also. Yeah, it's all about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's all the university students here, all the professionals, all the professor. Oh, by the way, we have some professor and also some medical student and also the hospital staff come over to actually approach us. They want to look for some unit, and our local team has been sold to them, for this Sirindhorn station. Okay. That's all for all the surrounding area, and let me start in details about this project. I mean, it's the Sirindhorn station, origin plan based Sirindhorn station. All right. So in totals, it's all here. The information is all about here. Simplex unit and also the door space. We have 1034 residents. It's actually divided by 3 towers. So per tower is about 300 over unit only, and we have 3 retail shops. On bottoms, we are not going to sell the 3 retail shop. So probably once completed already, on the bottoms they have, on the ground floor there will have some, 7-Eleven or some Family Mart or whatever, probably could be the Tesco Extra and so on. We haven't know yet, but definitely will be a convenience store. So this is the view, the tower, and also the station. Just near to the station, about 350 meters away. Okay, panorama view on the east side, north side. You see, so nice. We don't have any other condominium that will going to block your view. At the moment, we don't have. In future, I don't know. 10 years later, I'm talking about 10 years later. As you can see, all the developments has been completed, and all is actually owned by somebody.
So I would say that over here, only one new developments, which is
yes, one and
Plug and
only. Yes, this one. We only have one developments over this area. They don't have any new condominium. with a dual space concept, we are the only one. We are the first and only one right now. So first floor plan, first floor, meaning in Malaysia, normally they call ground floor. We call it first floor, all right? First floor. So you can see, come in, turn, then go out, right? The entrance will be like this. Free market. We have this kind of like, our project actually also have this kind of like concept that probably they were having some, weekend market or whatever. Once the project has been completed, then they might be having some of the store on the weekend. During the weekend time, they might be having some that kind of free market in that area as well. Jogging track. Ground floor. First floor, grand lobby, ground floor, I mean, co-working space. If you like to work from home and so on, having meetings, invite your friends coming over or your business partner, want to discuss some of the things there, then you can use the facilities here. Wi-Fi will be provided. Second floor, co-working space. So you have plenty of space for you to work. If you do not want to go to any places to work, just work at a condo. A lot of the people, it's a lot of the youngsters that they came to Bangkok, as an expat or whatever, they need a space to work. And this is the one, especially during this kind of like, we just, right now we just call endemic, but a lot of people still do not, go to the office, so they can use this kind of place as their daily basis. They want to work there, And this is how the outlook look like. Tower A, Tower B, and Tower C, on the floor plan. 8th floor. 8th floor, we have a swimming pool. Okay. You can see the Chao Phraya River. Swimming pool. 8th floor, fitness and center area. Fitness club. Very nice one. So 10th floor layout. There's a garden on 10th floor. 17th floor. The garden as well. Pets garden. Why we have a pets garden here? Because this condo on Tower C is actually, we call it a pets-friendly condo. Yeah.
Is it a common concept in Bangkok?
Sorry, it's not common. Pet friendly right now for a new developments. They try to like input this concept, but it's very hard for them to manage. And bear in mind that for a pet friendly condo, right, you have to provide some of the facilities for the pets as well. You can't just say that pet friendly, but without any facilities for the pets to run around. Then might not be any pet friendly anymore. So our concept is pretty focused on what as a pet owner they prefer, and also that what we should do better on the condo wise. So we only allocate all the pet friendly unit on Tower C itself, but not for Tower A and Tower B, because we have to separate the unit. We have to separate the tower as well on Tower A, B, and C. So it will be different. Yeah. So this is the 20th floor garden. Pets garden. We have a pets garden for the pets. 24th floor. You see, very nice view. As I mentioned on the previous presentation before, for Bangkok CGI is very different from other countries. What I can say is Bangkok, once I posted all the CGI is also on live right now. It's actually, you can capture it, and and when it completed at times, I can say at least 90% same. Yep. That means when you completed at times, you will see the accuracy is very, very high. Because we are the one who design it, we are the one who complete the whole things. We were going to complete like this. We were going to build something like this. It will be fantastic. 28th floor. Wow, so nice. Where can you get this condo? And nearby the medical school as well. Nearby all the hospital. The doctors, students who study doctors, whatever, all the professional nursing. 28th floor, Sky Panorama Lounge. Rooftop Garden, green facilities. Oh, you see this one, stair garden. We call it a stair garden because you can actually climb the staircase as your daily activities if you want. I mean, it's
Oh,
Bendy,
good
you can, if
exercise.
you like. I mean, it's like one way up, the other way down. Probably, it's up to you if you have time. After
And
dinner, maybe
this
some
is
jogging.
only on the block C, is it?
No, this tower A is another side, right? I mean, this one is
Mhm.
tower B and tower C, but you can share the facilities. Am I right? Because it's interconnected. Even though it's separated to three towers, but you can actually walk towards another part of it. It's a whole project. You get what I
Mhm.
mean, right? Mm.
Yep.
Okay, just like this. So the master plan is like this: tower A, tower B, and tower C. Okay. Okay, unit type, we have a simplex is no longer available anymore because we need to dedicate all these, the unit has been separated. I mean, for foreigner market, we only have this dual space, yeah, for your information. So for tower A, we have type A and B dual space. This is the big unit of those space. It's already fully sold, to be honest. So
Mhm.
we have this 25th square meter plus the 9.8 on the upper side. So it depends on
Mhm.
which unit that you are looking at. Your space. Okay. Tower A. For this Tower A, we have level 22 and 23 for foreigner market,
Mhm.
foreigner quota unit. So you can choose from here if you would like to have this project, become one of the investment plan or whatever. So I mean, for your own use, you can always talk to our IQI agent. Yeah. And Tower C. Tower C on level 16. Okay, level 16. I mentioned again, it's level 16. We have this foreigner quota available. What I mean by foreigner quota available, as my previous presentation, I did mention as well. We have this, the whole tower, let's say, is only 100 unit.
Mhm.
49 unit is only available to sell to, is only allowed to sell to foreigner because the quota cannot be more than 49 unit. If all the size is the same. I mean, it's like, I repeat again, probably it's not clear. 100 unit, let's say 100 unit is all same size. Maximum we can only sell 49 unit to foreigner market, to foreigner owner. That's all. Because
Mhm.
local you still have to hold the biggest share, at least 51% and above. But not to
Yep.
worry because this project for local is very very popular. They are actually buying, yeah, they already sold a lot to local market. So we do not left a lot of foreigner unit, to be honest. So if you are interested, better act fast though.
So are you saying that for these projects, majority of the buyers are local buyers instead of foreigner?
Oh, of course, because you see, foreigner they do not really understand where's the location first thing. But actually, if you're looking for investment purposes, you have to know where the local is buying. It's not where the foreigner is actually buying. You get what I mean? Because first thing, we are talking about return of investment. We
Mhm.
are talking about return of investment. We are talking about the stability of the market, and also we are talking about who going to use in future. Bear in mind
Mhm.
that this one is actually near to all the university, those study medicals and those has hospital around, and also that I always tell my agent that this is one of the condominium. You can actually treat the King Palace is your neighbor because it's the same area. It's not far away from the parliament, the government parliament, the new parliament, and also the King Palace, and also all these on the government officer area. So it's a very very good feng shui area. If you know about feng shui, the King Palace won't be built somewhere it's not good feng shui. Am I right, Mandy?
Yep.
I mean, this is what I can come up with when I talk about King Palace is that area. Definitely, there is something. They cannot be just using the princess name, Sirindhorn. They're using the princess name and also to build something like a pedestrian is there. The route is widened to 6 lane and so on. Everything's built and the development is so nice. And it's not built just for fun, but it's built for something. It's a purpose of building that the dual space there. So it's something. You see, this is the atmosphere when coming to the launching that time. Local is so crowded. we have some food track, kind of like, it's a very good atmosphere. I mean, it's like everyone, that's all. Finish the whole
Wow.
presentation.
Thanks.
Hopefully, this
Sorry.
presentation will help you, to understand a lot on this project. Any other question that we'd like to know?
Yes. Okay. Look at the facilities that you
Mm.
showed just now. So a lot of audience will be wondering: is the maintenance fee or the so-called the common fees are very expensive?
Not really. Actually, you see, for common fees, what good about this? Because it's a dual space. The dual space, we only calculate on the so-called ground floor area, not going to
Mm-hmm.
calculate on the loft area. The reason
Mm-hmm.
why, if you notice on the build up, right, the build up, not a lot of the toilet, that means the washroom, is actually not going to build on the second floor, only built on the first floor. The main reason, because the drainage system they need to put on the ground floor. So the building management, we'll call it juristic in Thailand. They only calculate on the ground area and
Mm-hmm.
times the per square meters charges. How much
Mm-hmm.
is the per square meter charges? I can even give you the figure now. A moment, please. But yeah, it's starting to ask about this. Let me check for you. Okay, per square meters, for this Sirindhorn station, is only talking about. Wait for a moment, please. Yeah, talking about 50 Thai baht per square meter.
Okay.
So let's say 25th, you can just times 25th times by the 50 per month. That's all.
So it's
And
about
sinking fund is
1,250.
500. Sinking fund is 500 per times, one time charges. Sinking fund is different from Malaysia market or some other country. Sinking fund here is talking about the fund they're going to collect before they hand over to you. So that there is a started fund. So only pay one time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the common fee you need to pay in advance yearly. Every year you pay 12 month, pay one time 12 month. But if you calculate just now the 50 times by the 25th square meter, let's say, so how much is that? 5 to 10, about 1,000.
1,250.
Yeah, around that. Yeah. So times 12, that's all. This is what you
Okay.
need to pay. And transfer fees for all the condo is the same. The actual one is 2%. But normally for new project, our developers will pay half. 1% from developers, and the other 1% is have to be from the buyer. That's all. That's all. This is the only piece that you need to know. Yeah.
Okay, audience, for your understanding just now, if you miss any of the slide, you can watch a replay. If not, right, for those who were watching from the beginning, you can see that all the awesome facilities that's given, but you only pay like the maintenance fees, so-called the common fees, per month is only Thai baht 1,250. If you really want to convert into ringgit, perhaps it's about 130 to about 150. The max, but
Not
with this
only that,
four
I
facilities,
think I
yes.
have to add some extra information as well. If you really want to get a car, how about that? Oh, I want to get a car here. I don't have a parking. Not to
Mhm.
worry. What you need to do is just inform the juristic office which unit. I mean, you brought which unit. You apply for one sticker, a car park sticker, and you can
Mhm.
just drive in your car. But one unit, only one car. You don't. Your family got three. You go and buy three cars. Sorry, I cannot help you though. Yeah, you need
So
to
that
get three.
means that means in Thailand it's like you do not come with car park, but you have right to park.
You are right. In Thailand, it's quite common is that the building they do not really come with a dedicated parking because it's not in your title. You see,
Mhm.
but you have this kind of like you can still use because you already pay for the common fees. You do not need to pay extra
Mhm.
for one park. Normally, people don't buy car in Bangkok. To be honest, they already have a public transport. The well planned. You just need to walk to the nearest MRT or any train station. Then or you can take a Grab or whatever taxi, tuk tuk, and so on. A lot of people that stay here for more than 10 years, a decade, but they never own a car. Just like me. I mean, it's like I'm here always, but I never get a car here right now. I just Grab or whatever taxi, tuk tuk, or BTS, MRT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, the other thing that audience wants to there's one questions popping up is like they want to know is that what is the estimated rental yield in this area? Is there any
Estimated, you see, we are the first and only to build those space. As I show you just now, the rental for one room, if I'm not mistaken, talking about 7,000 plus to one 10,000. That one is for the smallest room. You see, if you refer back to the slide that I showed just now, we talk about the rental. If you talk about this so-called bigger size, like 40 plus, probably they rent about 12,000 to 15,000, and we are
Mhm,
those space. We have
mhm.
this kind of so-called ceiling to height 4.2 meter height. We don't have other competitor. So how can I give you a figures? But if you say that, let's say estimation, probably about, I can say about 15,000. Yeah. Or you can call about somewhere around 12,000 to easy to rent out at first. Probably, then the market definitely will come up. And also one thing about good time to invest right now, because the Thai baht is, if you see on the currency wise, is really on low side right now. Back to 5 years, in 5 years time, this is the lowest at the moment. It's good time to invest to hedge back the currency wise. Yeah.
Okay, I think audience miss out the portion is like how much for this dual space units. You didn't
Oh,
actually
yeah, the
mention
price.
about the price yet.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I promise to disclose the price. The price. Let me just briefly check around. Okay, the price for this one. Let's say I give you examples on the pet friendly. Okay, let's say pet friendly unit on Tower C level 16 for a total build up of 35.2 square meters. 35.2 build up square. The cheapest one going to be around 3.689 million Thai baht. 3.689 million Thai baht. Yeah, that one is already giving a discount of 200,000. Before the 200,000 discount is actually 38 plus. Yeah, 3,889,000. Yeah, 3.889 million Thai baht. Or you can actually look for a non-pet. Non-pet will be slightly cheaper. Starting price going to be around 3.6 million. Yeah.
So it's about ringgit about 400,000.
Currency wise, yeah, around 400,000. Yep.
Okay, so
And
if
the
client,
payment is, would like to know about the payment?
yep.
The payment is simple because we are foreigner. We only need to pay for the booking fees, 100,000,
Mhm.
Thai baht, not 100,000 Malaysian ringgit. After 100,000 Thai baht, around 12,000 Malaysian ringgit, 12.5, you take about 13,000. You can pay by Visa or Mastercard. Just use pay Visa or Mastercard. You can even earn the point there, or you can pay easy for you if you want to use installment or whatever. Sometimes banks offer you the installment, and
Mhm.
also that for the second payment after the booking, we're going to be like 7 to 10 days. You pay for another 10%. It's only 10%. That 10% called contract payment.
Mhm.
This time, you can even use Visa and Master again. So you can earn extra point for them. For your credit card, you can even use Visa and MasterCard to use for this payment, contract payment. After you pay for this contract payment, we will arrange the signing. The signing, you do not need to fly over. But if you want to fly over, come to our office to sign, you're welcome. But if you do not want to fly over, our agent, we will post to our agent office, or we will post to your mailing address, and you just need to sign 2 copy. One copy is from original copy, the other one is duplicate copy in bilingual. It's like original, definitely they have a Thai language because government office they need Thai language. We have a translation in English, so you can sign 2 papers. Original one you keep, duplicate one you have to courier back to us, or you pass to your agent. Your agent will bring all the way back to Thailand, or you pass to Mandy is fine. Mandy always come to Thailand.
Okay. And the
What else?
remaining balance of the after signing the contract, you have to pay another
Oh yeah,
deposit.
I have another payment. Sorry, I missed out. That one's called down payment. After signing the contract, like, the down payment is 15%. 15% down payment, please pay via counter. Or you can go to the bank, just tell them that I want to telegraph transfer this money to buy the unit of this. Please bear in mind that whenever you transfer money, you have to put down the notes there to purchase origin plug and play Sirindhorn unit what numbers. It's very important. Let me emphasize again, it's very important on this point because the government will need this. Okay, I mean the Thai government will need this. We call it FETC. I repeat again, FETC, Foreign Exchange Transaction Certificate. This paper is the credit advice from the bank that issue to you when you transfer the money in. And by refer on this particular information, so they can transfer the title to you when it's completed. And after paying the down payment, you do not need to pay single cent until the project completed. The completion of this project, if I'm not mistaken, on 2024, end of 2024, Q4. Yeah. The reason why we need actually right now is 2022 level, so another 2 years more to complete. They built, even those in the big developments, they only use 2 years to develop. This is Thailand.
Yeah, that's amazing. And most
If
of the time,
if you build early than 2024, would you like to stay in, or you would like to move in? It's also okay. If you completed everything, you pay money now, then you can come.
Okay, another question, is the units come with fully furnished?
Oh yes, this unit is actually come with the fully furnished package, because we do consider on as a foreigner, if you buy something that is not fully furnished, it might be having a troublesome, because the language wise you do not know how to arrange on the logistic. You have to deliver all the material here, but you are not here because you buy for investment, you buy for your own use, also for good living, not something like you have to add on another hassle for you. So we consider on that, and also that we already have this kind of like furniture package for you guys. So when you buy, we have a furnishing listing list. Please get it from your agent, the list that we will show you what will be given, and you just you just refer to the list. We will provide that kind of quality. I mean, definitely will not be the cheap quality. It's something like a very good quality kind of material, and yeah, it's fully furnished and it's easy for you to rent out. Even for your own use, you do not need to extra burden yourself to come over just for arrange on this and arrange on that. That's all. Yeah.
So in other words, you can just move in with your luggage.
Oh, of course. In Chinese, we call it 包入住. Just backpack, come over. Oh, and the other thing, if you say that, oh, how about if I want to come over, but I do not know how to manage my property, no worry. We, as our origin group, we have our team. We call it Primo service. Primo service, under Primo service, we have different departments, and we have that Primo services, passion, and some others segment that help you to arrange on that. What you need to do is just inform the juristic office. I mean, once you have your key, you gotten your key, we have a building management office called juristic. Okay, juristic office. Why they name it juristic office, not building management? Because they're also in charge of legal things. They're in charge of your title transfer and so on. So it's pretty good,
Okay,
then you just pay the money on cleaning. That's all. You can come over for enjoy your BKK trip, Bangkok trip. Bangkok is always welcome you, man.
and of course, another important things when buying into Bangkok properties, when come to transfer, make sure you transfer not the Thai baht, but the foreign currency.
Yes, you are right. Because without that, it's very hard. If you accidentally transfer the Thai baht to us, not to worry. What you need to do is just transfer the same amount again, but the amount that you pay, we can allocate to your unit, or you want to transfer back to your home, your home country. That's all. Because we cannot use your Thai baht, we have to use other currency to transfer into Thailand to avoid from a lot of cases, especially for money laundering. This is the legal things. So bear in mind, you have to use other currency. Yeah.
Okay, so last questions. If we were to buy under foreign quota, right, when come to exit, right, do we need to sell to foreigner, or can we sell to local as well?
Perfect. Means this question is very, very good question. For a foreigner who own a foreign title, you can sell to foreigner or even local. You can sell for any human. I mean, it's human. But anyone who's staying in the world, you can actually just sell to them. There's no restriction. But if you are local, you buy a local unit, you cannot transfer to foreigner. It's very hard because there is a limit. So the juristic will need to count any unit, has been sold to local and sold to foreigner. So juristic office, they will not help you to do that. So for local, you cannot transfer to others, non-Thai person. But for foreigner quarter, you can transfer to whoever.
Wow, that's great to know. So for those who is interested or convinced to buy Thailand, perhaps this is the best time to buy right now, because in terms of the incentive, in terms of the currency, this is the best time. Most of the time when I come across Thailand properties, right? Hardly they will say that they have any incentive given to the buyers, and maybe thanks to the pandemic or right now. Developer actually giving some incentive, and I think this is the best opportunity to grab one, and especially those projects that is along BTS or close to the BTS, it's hard to come by as well. And on this particular project, even though it's not in the city, the Asok or Sime area, but again, it's very convenient. Yes, it's very convenient.
But I mean, a lot of people, they do not know because they are not staying in Thailand. I mean, if you really check on Google Map, the location is only 10 to 15 minutes towards Siam Paragon, and also 10 to 15 minutes towards Icon Siam. So for local, it's a city, but for foreigner, they only know where is Patunam, especially for Malaysia, Patunam. Nothing there, man. I mean, people who study medical school, people who study, parliament is there, everything is there. That is the main town area actually. But a lot of people just misunderstand that, the central have to be Siam Paragon. Not really. Bangkok is a big city, and this is still in the main city area. Sirindhorn. Sirindhorn is actually the name of the princess. So, yeah, you have to act fast, man. I mean, local is traveling very, very fast. If you're really interested in this, please talk to our IQI agent. So they will probably be able to help you to look for a best unit for you, to lock that unit, and how the process went and so on. If you have any problem, just contact our IQI agent. They'll help you to solve all the problem. And we will also, as a developer, we will try to do whatever to help you to get your dream house here.
And don't forget, we are here to provide one-stop solutions. So any problems, come to us. We will be able to solve it. As long as that, if you think that this is good investments, do grab it now, because I overheard from Holden just now that almost 80% have sold out for this particular project. So left about another 20% only, or maybe less. So for those that who love this area with the good feng shui and one of the unique, one of its kind of the apartments projects in this area, so act fast. If not, bye-bye.
The feng shui is very limited space. Only 20% left for you to grab. So if you're really interested on this project, please talk to our agent. Have to act fast, because you seldom see any project like this whereby selling per square meters on usable area will only close to 100, around 100,000 per square meter. Bear in mind that if you want to buy somewhere around Siam and keep on talking about you want the Erawan area, the so-called Four-Face Buddha area, the price per square meter probably close up to 400,000, 350 to 400. Why don't you need to buy something that is already developed very well? But this area, because we are the first one, we are the first who get this kind of like developments in those space area. I mean, those space developments in this Sirindhorn area. So everything just perfect. You will not regret to get this unit.
Okay, thank you very much for Holden's such an awesome sharing and bring us this beautiful project. So anyone who's interested to join us, to know more about international sales and to know more about Bangkok, do join us this whole month, because we will feature all the Bangkok's investment hotspot, as well as some of the beautiful projects to you. And again, for those who miss our sharing, you can always watch the replay from our YouTube or Facebook at IQI International Sales. Best of all, if you think that you need to go there and take a look, okay, join us for IQI property tour. So we do arrange a property tour to bring our clients to visit all the beautiful sites. And seeing is believing. Live locally and invest globally, and Thailand, Bangkok is one of your investment choice. My name is Mandy, signing off now. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
สวัสดีครับ